It stinks really bad in here. I think the culprits of it are these 3 pairs of gloves. I waited for a long time to record this video. Finally, the question arrived on the channel. What are the more suitable and then durable gloves to have on Via Ferrata? I bought them a while back. I tested each of them with this intent to let you know which one I think goes best. I bought them, I've tried them one by one. By the way, just to make it clear, the sponsor of this video is myself, nobody else. So I bought them. I'm not promoting the companies, the manufacturers. I only speak about what best works for my case scenario. I will let you know what I think is the downside of some of the gloves here and why I ended up using over and over the same gloves. It's not just one, it is 3 of them. It is these 3 pairs here. The bad is this, well, the disappointment is this climbing technology. It looks very good, durable material. It appears to be good leather, but I don't know what they did during the production process or how they do the whole thing. Your hands will get black because of whatever chemicals, or I don't know what is the reason. Each time I've used them, my palms were dark because of whatever chemical, or I don't know. There is a reason. Because of that reason, I stopped using them. They are good. They do a very good job. I loved them. They fit well on my hand, but they leave color behind, hence I gave up. And that's that. I stopped using and testing them. They have that downside. I bought these ones from Black Diamond for easy routes, for very warm weather when I just want to go relaxed and my palm to breathe. I don't see them as durable as anything else on the table, but again, I also am not using them as a pair for their durability, only for their practicality. They breathe great. If I go somewhere easy and it is very hot outside, probably I will take them just to have something on my hands, and that's that. I don't recommend them as your primary pair of gloves on Via Ferrata if you are a lover of climbing Via Ferrata. If you know you will only go once or twice a year on easy routes where you don't have to use your arms that much, then yes, you can buy them. They are cheap, but otherwise, no, they cannot be durable. I'm pretty confident they will give up fast. By the way, the gloves come in, from what I've seen so far on the market, 3 variants. You have this half finger gloves, then you have these gloves here. 2 of the fingers are half and 3 of them are full, and of course then you have the full finger gloves. Everyone knows Petzl. Because it is a well-promoted brand, I did bought from them these two pairs. They are full finger gloves. I did it with a specific intent to use them during very, 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 very cold times of a year when I might do a crazy thing and climb a Via Ferrata with snow or below 0 temperatures outside. I actually did it last Christmas. I climbed with snow outside. I had these ones. They did very well on the freezing safety steel cable. They did very well. Yes, I loved them. I initially bought these ones. These ones, they have this mesh here. I've tried them only a bit. They're not as cushioned. They're okay, but they were not what I wanted. Immediately I bought these ones. They are way thicker. They have leather almost everywhere, only here some mesh. They keep your hand way warmer. Then, because I love Hestra gloves, I really, really wanted to have a pair. I just bought these ones. It is more for the fashion than for them being something to rely on. I wanted to have them for the fashion, nothing more. What I bought, and comes from Black Diamond, I bought these ones for a specific reason, to use them while I'm ziplining. I see myself during cold seasons using these gloves. They are not that easy, but they are thick, which keeps your hand warm. They are not that comfortable, but they do a job of keeping the hand warm. These ones, I bought them for zip lining because I think they are way better than these ones. In my opinion, which is subjective, confer more protection to the hand when you need to brake on a zip line. Of course, I'm not relying only on the glove to brake, but in case of emergency and because you have to manipulate the whole system, I advise anyone to have gloves when zip lining with your own equipment. I bought this for zip lining. I didn't test them too much on Via Ferrata because these are my go-to full finger gloves when it comes to climbing Via Ferrata. As you can see, they are as worn out as these ones and then as these ones. I'll first recapitulate a bit the other gloves and then we'll speak about these 3 gloves. I recommend not to go cheap if you are aiming to buy a reliable, long-lasting pair of gloves for your Via Ferrata adventures. Buy a good leather glove that will last you for quite a lot. I think these ones from Black Diamond have now, who knows how many years. More than 4, for sure. But I don't know exactly how long I had them. Yes, that long they last. They are not that much worn out. I'm interchangeably using all these 3 pairs, and I yet didn't replace them. I have this ready here, this pair which is brand new, but no need. This one still go. My recommendation when it comes to Via Ferrata gloves, if you want a pair that will last you for long, go leather. If you know you don't go too much on verticals, you'll go on horizontals and easy routes, go half finger. If you know you'll do both interchangeably, maybe it's best to go this type with 2 half finger and then 3 full fingers. And then if you know you go quite extreme, this full finger type of glove will do perfectly. The main contenders here, in my opinion, are Edelrid and Black Diamond, not Petzl. Yes, maybe this pair from Petzl, but no. In my opinion, the main contenders when it comes to the go-to glove is Black Diamond and Edelrid. Here we are, my 3 go-to gloves for Via Ferrata. Why do I have them? They made it in. The moment I think I bought this pair as an alternative to this just to test. The moment I had them on, I knew they are perfect. Not too thick, not too thin. Well, these ones, let me show this. Oh, I think these ones I will soon replace. Let's start chasing for some sales. Because now I see it. I didn't see it. It has a hole. Well, 2 holes. Okay, they had their fair share of... these ones I end up using the most because they are mixed. With these ones I maintain my tactile appreciation, and with these ones I can force in different circumstances. Hence I use them the most compared to these ones. Let's see, these ones. No, they are still good to go. I'm using them less. The moment I had them on my palm, on my hand, I knew they are a perfect fit. They do the job precisely. They confer the required protection. You still maintain your tactile appreciation, and then they breathe nicely because in here you have mesh. This one's maybe is the one I'm using most when I'm going on a difficult Via Ferrata that doesn't has too many vertical segments on it. If I know I'm going on Via Ferrata, extreme Via Ferrata with a lot of overhanging and then vertical segments, overhanging can be on the vertical as well or on the horizontal, diagonal, it doesn't matter. When it comes to extreme overhangs and verticals, I for sure will take with me the full finger gloves because I need the maximum protection. Why? I know I will grip a lot with my fingers. Because of that, I want to have full protection. I've been on Reno Piseta with these ones. It was a wrong choice because then I had blisters all over on the exposed part. I've returned there with this pair. They did the job perfectly. These ones, I take them on the routes I know, on the routes where I'm well practiced, and so forth. They do a perfect job. Again, if you know the Via Ferrata is not too demanding, again, with too many vertical segments or overhangs, then an easy one, half finger, will do just right. If you know you go on a Via Ferrata that is demanding, just go with this. With this, for my case, I also can use better the phone and the cameras to manipulate them. Then when I'm going on extreme Via Ferrata with verticals and overhangs, I will most of the times have these ones. You might see me with any of them, but most of the times with these ones. This is how I differentiate them. This is how I choose them based on the type of usage, nothing else. In terms of build and material, I would say Black Diamond is the best glove out there. Definitely Petzl can be a good competitor in terms of quality of the material, of the leather. Definitely can do that. To my appreciation so far, what Black Diamond did with this, I think it's Stone, the name of this, what Black Diamond did here is incredible. They do everything perfectly. Then I discovered Edelrid, and I will say this is a very good, affordable option. I never bought the half finger glove from there. I think the name of that is Work Glove Open. The name of this is Work Glove Closed. And this has a strange name. I will list it down into the description. Never bought the Work Open version of this glove because I have this one from Black Diamond. But otherwise, if I would have not ever discovered the Stone from Black Diamond, if I would have never discovered this Stone Black Diamond gloves, for sure I would have had all of them from Edelrid because they did a very, very good job. These ones from Climbing Technology, they are good, but they leave marks on your hand. Hence, I ended up sticking with Edelrid gloves. To recapitulate, I advise you to have gloves with you. Yes, you'll see people without. Have gloves with you. I know what I'm speaking about, and you'll see why when you'll be out there. Feel the pain and understand how much it can protect you. A single cut in thread of safety steel cable on the rock or whatever might affect your performance up to the end, might put your life in danger. You never know. You don't want to go through that. You want to have full capacity up to the end. You can go without gloves. I suggest gloves. When it comes to picking up a glove, spend some money and take something that will last and confer the right protection. Nothing bad with these ones. The material will definitely do a very good job. Probably it is still leather. I never bothered to see about it. But my suggestion is go with something of higher quality. It is worth the expense, in my opinion. Then when it comes to choosing which one, I think this will cover most case scenarios, including difficult vertical and with vertical segments and overhangs Via Ferrata. Go with this one as go-to. Then if you think you are really getting into the activity, enjoy it and push the boundaries of your limits, then progress to either this type of glove or otherwise the full finger glove. For my case, I default to Black Diamond or Edelrid. It's not promotion, it is what happens with my case. Most probably out there are some other gloves as well. For example, these Hestra gloves, why not? One can buy them and why not use on Via Ferrata, which is why I bought them, to have some fashion with me on Via Ferrata when I want. This is it. It's not a deep topic. We should not speak too much about it. It is counterintuitive to go without gloves. It is counterintuitive to buy cheap gloves that don't protect. I've seen people with gardening gloves. At the end of the day, it is okay. If you feel good with them, it is okay. But they are not functional. Yes, you have gloves on your hands, but it is only the impression that you get the right aiding and protection from them. They might get into trouble. Some of them might glue you perfectly to the safety steel cable, and maybe this is what you want and nothing more. I still suggest you go with this type of glove when climbing Via Ferrata. I know it is expensive. Your life, it is important. I know there are so many things you have to pay for. You don't have enough money, you have to compromise somewhere. I know that. But still, don't go out there unprotected. At the end of the day, just go with what works for you. If you think you need to step up a bit in terms of comfort, protection, efficiency, and precision, then move from the no gloves or gardening gloves or any other type of glove to something that is made and tested specifically for climbing Via Ferrata, which is, for example, this stone glove from Black Diamond, this work glove open from Edelrid, or this other pair of full fingers glove from Edelrid as well. Nothing wrong with the Petzl gloves, except for my case, I use these ones during winter time. I only tested but never used this one for climbing Via Ferrata. For the obvious reason, this one from Edelrid did a way better job, hence I defaulted to using them. On zip lines, I definitely go with this transition from Black Diamond. This stone from Black Diamond are not yet retired. I'm surprised, but I'm ready to retire them. I've tried from Climbing Technology these gloves, but unfortunately they make my hand dirty from the inside because of the chemicals or the type of material they use, the leather. Hence, I'm not using them. I have these ones from Black Diamond, way cheaper, but it is recreational usage of them, not sustained professional use. Then, for fashion, I bought these gloves from Hestra. I look forward to using them because I think they are way more expensive than any other glove. But what don't we do for fashion, right? This was it. I hope this will help you choose the right glove for you when it comes to going on Via Ferrata.